Here we go. Because people always think they know what's going on with the country and in this world. Listen to how this brother breaks this down. And look at the face. That the brother that he's going against, this dude thought he knew what he was talking about. Oh, man, this one. Okay.
Racism doesn't have any power.
Chuck, I don't agree with that. People were outwardly racist while Trump was in office. He gave
Like who?
the white people.
Like who?
He made it comfortable for people to be outwardly racist about how they feel. Chuck,
no, he didn't.
The climate was a lot different.
Studies came out about the racial divide trending in the wrong direction in 2013 when Barack Obama was entering his second term, when the Black Lives Matter movement jumped off. Let's not make it seem like Donald Trump led to this big increase in the racial schism in this country. That happened under Barack Obama. Since we want to go there, since we want to go there.
But did it happen?
Hold on. This is the only time I'm going to interrupt this. Black people hate it when you say anything negative about Barack Obama. I'm trying to tell you. We have been teaching people how to grow online. It's been absolutely amazing. We have 3 people who have been able to reach monetization in less than 30 days. Growing YouTube channels, some from 0 people. We have one guy who had 2 subscribers before he started working with me. He started helping him. His views went up 4.8 million%. We're super excited. If anybody ever want to grow on YouTube, you reach out to me with the word coach. That's like back in the day if you said anything negative about Bill Cosby. Before we found out he was putting pills in the pudding pops. And yeah. Okay. All right, let's get back to it. Because listen, this dude is schooling them. All right, let's get to it.
Let's not make it seem like Donald Trump led to this big increase in the racial schism in this country. That happened under Barack Obama. Since we want to go there, since we want to go there.
But did it happen?
Since we want to go, it happened. Yes, it did happen. We talk about one-way aggression. You allowed to be openly racist towards one particular group of people, and it's white people. Let's call a spade a spade.
White dudes are.
White men are the issue.
White men are the biggest threat to America. They are.
You got analysts on MSNBC, CNN openly referring to Donald Trump and his voters as Nazis. Nowhere in popular media do you see white people saying the kinds of things that you see people saying about white people on national television, from Joy Reid, Trevor Noah, Don Lemon, over and over again.
But Chuck,
you don't see that anywhere else.
You can't get on mainstream media and make light of other races doesn't mean that the racial climate is still not what it is. The reason
why the racial climate is what it is because that's what critical race theory seeks to do. It seeks to polarize for the purpose of finding people who are sympathetic to your cause. And you keep on dividing one group onto itself until you create a group of disenchanted, angry, dysfunctional people that you can then use for the purpose of your liberation. That's not my words. Those are the words of Herbert Marcuse himself. Anybody talking about race in this country or talking about critical race theory and have never heard the writings or the words of Herbert Marcuse, you cannot sit at this table and talk because you don't know the theory, you don't know the science.
Look, but like somebody never heard of them, but in their own eyes, they look out into the world and think, yo, that shit is fishy to me.
I don't give a damn about what you go out in the world and see.
A racial slur was spray painted on the front gate.
Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez is dealing with a racist
news found in the garage stall of Bubba Wallace.
See, this is all about narrative weaving and storytelling because they play upon people's emotions and how they feel. If I go to a doctor and tell a man, I feel like I'm having a heart attack, the doctor is going to run a specific set of tests to get to what is actually happening. He has to know the truth. He can't do medical procedures upon me based upon what I tell him I feel. He has to know for a fact. He has to know what he's talking about.
So he has to do a battery test.
He has to do a test because if he does the wrong treatment to me based upon what I feel, he could kill me.
The moral to the story is, know what the hell you talking about. The moral to the story is, little ass kids in elementary school don't need to know or don't need to study their sexuality in the 3rd grade. The moral of the story is we gave people full carte blanche to be racist as hell toward a certain group of people just for the sake of supporting left-leaning agenda. This has been happening for a long time, man. The moral of the story is one president made it official. He even gave a month for us to celebrate. something that's completely opposite of what God blesses. And I love a few people from the LGBTQAI plus community. That don't mean you deserve a damn month. Sorry, it doesn't. It does not. They got their whole administration afraid to even say what a woman is. We have a Supreme Court justice who refused to say what a woman is. Everybody's being lied to so that certain individuals can maintain power. And we are giving them a pass. We are allowing it to happen. That's why I thought it important to share that video with you guys. Everybody's loud when they believe they know the truth, but then they shut the hell up when they're sitting next to somebody who can school them properly. That's why it's important that we share our ideas in these types of forums that we're in right now. Love y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for pulling up.